Hello, it's Joss Gaming here, and today we're going to be doing another different type of video. Basically, there is going to be kind of like different type of videos I'm going to be doing, and videos that I kind of will think of. So they're not really random videos. Basically, these are just videos that I kind of just think of, and then there's a separate one for like random videos that I kind of think about. As well. So before we do start, by the way, there was actually supposed to be two other new series I'm going to be starting on my phone, but unfortunately they've gone out of my head. So them two new series that I've gone out of my head, which will probably come back in the week. I'm not going to do them till I come back after the holiday now, because obviously I don't want to really do them while I'm away. So when I come back, I will reveal them two new series that were supposed to be in my head, but now they've gone out of my head. So it always happens for some reason. And yeah, they've gone out of my head. So yeah, I want to let you know about that. So yeah, this video is a little bit different today, because basically today we're going to be showing off my controller on my Xbox One, because I've not really done a video on it. I don't think I've actually done a video showing my controller. I actually don't think I have, actually. I have showed off the Xbox One itself, and like the games and stuff I play on it and stuff, but I haven't really showed off the controller. And I thought that today we can kind of show it off and kind of show you what my controller looks like that I use on my Xbox One. So there'll be another video at some point in the future, whether there's any changes to the controller. But yeah, apart from that, today we're going to be showing off the controller itself. So yeah, just in one video. So this is the controller here. So you can see it's just plainly black. My Xbox One is normal. By the way, it's not an S or an X version. It's the normal Xbox One, the one I got when I turned 16. And yeah, I got it for my 16th birthday. And yeah, 3 years, and this is my controller. So it's just black. You can see it's got a yellow, it's got a oh, it's not yellow, I mean white. It's got a white light. It's got plain buttons, red, blue, green, yellow. It's got its two analog sticks. It's got its arrows. It's got its start button, that two little square buttons, the back button, and yeah, them three lines are the start button. The two analog sticks, and then down here, by the way, this, I actually can't remember what you call this again. It's a Total Bleach Mode here Force headset audio controller. So basically what this is, by the way, this is actually when I can plug my headphones in, by the way, if I'm doing parties or if I'm doing YouTube videos with them or something like that. I kind of used it in the past, it's been on a while. And basically this is kind of a thing where I plug my headphones in. It's basically where I'm in parties or something like that. So it's got two buttons. It's got a volume button where I can turn my headphones up or something like that, and it's also got a game or a chat button. Basically what that means is if I'm in game chat, if I'm not in game chat, I can turn that on, and if I'm in party chat, I can turn that on. So if I'm not in game chat, I turn it off, and if I'm not in party chat, I turn that off. So it's kind of a two different things. And then that button there, by the way, is the button where my controller works on it. So that has to stay on that green light, because if it doesn't, my headphones don't connect on it. So that has to stay on that light. And that button down there is to turn it off, but we're not going to turn it off because I always have it on when I have my Xbox on. So that's not really that. So that volume button is basically where my headphones turn up, and then obviously when we've got my headphones on, I can turn it on game chat or party chat. So that's pretty much the front of the controller. I'm just going to show you now. Yeah, it's just mainly just plain controller. To be honest. I've kind of not really done any scratches to it or anything like that. And yeah, this is the controller that I use to play my games on. And yeah, it's not really a bad front so far as well. And yeah, so now this is the back. So this is the back here. So this is basically the where the battery's going. So I'll kind of show you right now how it works. I'll kind of do it in the video if I can. There we go. Oh, okay, one of the batteries fell out, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so this is the lid that it goes on, and yeah, and then this is where the batteries go. I'm going to take them out for a second. Yeah, you can actually see that my... Oh, who you signed in? Oh, you signed in by me. And then yeah, and then this is the where the battery's going. So we've got one side as the minus and one side as the arrow. That's kind of the way how the battery's usually going and stuff, as well. And then also, there's not really much on the back, to be honest. That bit is kind of what I showed you briefly about that thing that goes on the front. And then the batteries, and then yeah, that's pretty much everything on the bike, to be honest with you, apart from where the batteries normally go. And then on the top, we've got the RT and LT buttons, which I didn't show you first. So that's RT and that's LT. And then it's just exactly the same again, but it's LB and RB. So that's RB and that's LB. Basically, I don't use them a lot for some reason on control. I know for a lot of the bike games and stuff. I know that a lot of it's kind of like RT and LT for like accelerating and brake and stuff. And I know that some of the games are kind of for A. I know that like back on the PlayStation 2, it used to be like A and X for brake and accelerating and stuff. But on Xbox, they've kind of changed it round where it's RT and LT, because they might have put a little bit more improve on that, to be honest with you. Pretty much from RB and LB. As well, so it's just different kind of styles, really. I know that for a lot of the bike games, it is kind of a RT to accelerate and LT to brake. Yeah, that's kind of the way how they've done it as well. Kind of like on a lot of their games. But yeah, apart from that, that is my controller. I don't think there's actually anything else on the controller that I need to show you. Oh, one more thing. It's basically that little button there. And if you don't know what that little button is, it's basically, I think it's a disconnect thing or something. I don't even know what that's supposed to be, that little button. Can you all see that button? Yeah, you can just about see that little button. It's basically a little button, which I have no idea what it does as well. And also, if you don't know what this is up here, basically, I think that's like a charger thing, where I can actually charge my controller, I believe that is. But I don't actually use that. I actually can't remember what that's for, actually, that. I actually can't remember. I can't remember if it's a control, if it's a charger thing or something, that thing there. I have no idea what that's supposed to be there. But for some reason I don't use it, so that's fine. And then also the other thing is that little hole as well. That's where my headphones go in, by the way. When I listen to when I go into my parties and stuff, that's kind of where that goes. But apart from that, though, that is my little button. Oh yeah, that light thing, by the way, is when I've got no batteries in. So you can see the light's gone off now, just because I've got no batteries in. But when I put my batteries back in, that light will come on. So I might as well go and do that now, because we've kind of showed off the controller. See, I might as well just put that back on. And yep, you can see, by the way, now, the green light's actually come back on, by the way, now. You can see. And yeah, that's kind of the controller, to be honest. And also, I might as well tell you a little bit of advice about it. By the way, I use rechargeable batteries. In the past, I used to use AA's, but now I use rechargeable batteries. So the reason why for that is because rechargeable batteries are kind of a lot more better, because it's a lot more powerful and stuff. Yeah, all the time I've kind of used rechargeables now. And the good thing is as well, by the way, is I can use the same rechargeable batteries. I don't have to use like different rechargeable batteries at the time. I can kind of use the same rechargeable batteries, because I've got 4 altogether. So every single time when these ones have run out in the controller, I could put them on charge. And then the ones that are on charge, I could put them in the controller. So what I do is I kind of switch it in between of what the ones are dead that need charging and the ones that are charged I can use. So hopefully that does make sense, because I won't be going back into using AA's anymore, so I kind of don't use that anymore. So and it's kind of the same with the 360 as well. As well, there will be a 360 controller video as well. In that one, I'll kind of talk about exactly the same thing, because for that one, I use the same batteries again as well, because I kind of do switch it in between, and it's kind of a lot more better because they last so much longer as well. I think it's about, how many days do they kind of last? I think it's about like a week. I'm pretty sure it's about a week they last. It might be more, but I'm pretty sure it is about a week that they last. And then after that, you kind of change, and then they last for a week, and then you change again, and then they last for a week. And it's really, really cool as well. So I'm just going to stick using rechargeables. And yeah, that's kind of it, because rechargeables are pretty cool, and I think I'm just going to stick it that way because they're amazing, and I think I'm just going to stick it that way, I think, and yeah, just kind of just do it that way and just kind of just stay the same. So that is my controller. So I'll kind of show you a big view. So that is the top, and that's the back. That's the top. This is the bottom. Not really much on the bottom I need to show you, to be honest, apart from that little thing. And then this is just kind of all of it as well. So yeah, that is my controller. Hopefully you do like it. It's plain black. I know that you do get different colour controllers. You do get like red, you get blue, you get white and stuff. But I'm not going to be getting a new controller because I don't even need to get one anyway, because I'm not getting anyone over. So I just decided to stick with the plain black. I don't know why, just because this was the controller that I got with the Xbox anyway. So yeah, it just came with it when I got it. So yeah, I'm not going to really bother upgrading to a new controller. Just because there's really no point, and since I'm not really damaged that one, so I'm not going to really bother doing that, because when the Xbox 2 comes out next year, obviously I probably will get a main black controller for that as well, because obviously there's two different types. You can either get a black Xbox or a white Xbox, and I went for black because I don't like white. The reason I don't like white, by the way, is because it gets all greasy and I don't really like it. And obviously for the X and the S versions, you do get white on them, and you do get black on them as well. And also for for slim ones as well, you also get white for them as well. The ones that are kind of a little bit more similar and stuff like that. The ones that are kind of quite simple. So yeah, I'm just going to be sticking with the black, because I think it's a pretty cool controller. Like, obviously I've not really done any damage to it or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna just stick it to the same and just see what happens. Yeah, just see what happens from there, and yeah, hopefully it will be pretty cool. Yeah, to be doing that. But yeah, that's pretty much all my controller, guys. Hopefully you do like it. Like I said, at some point in another video, I'll kind of talk about it a little bit more, maybe. If there's going to be any changes to the controller or something like that, I might kind of let you know about that. But yeah, that's kind of everything that I've kind of showed you on it. Hopefully I've not missed anything. I don't think I actually have, apart from the black coating, really. But yeah, apart from that, that's kind of the controller. So yeah, before I do end it here, as I mentioned at the start of the video, them two new series that I'm doing, they're going to be when I come back after the holiday now. I think I've actually come back in my head now. But yeah, I'm not going to do them now. Just because I've got to get an early night tonight, because yeah, if you don't know, I have got Cornwall tomorrow, and yeah, I've got to get an early night tonight. So yeah, so them two new series that I was on about, yeah, they're going to be when I come back after my holiday, which will be on Monday or Tuesday. I'll be doing them. So yeah, they're pretty much two good ones. So yep, so the next video after this one is going to be showing off my Xbox One, because I want to do a video showing that off. So that's going to be the next one. Hopefully you guys do like the controller. Please let me know in the comments if you've got any opinions about what you like about it or something like that, and I will get back to you as soon as I can with lots of different replies and stuff. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye!